welcome back to our channel. My name is Casey.
And I'm Anthony.
And we are Dos Cavazos, and this is episode 3, season 1 of The Haunting of Hill House.
Yes.
So, the last episode was a lot slower, and not like slow bad, but like it was slower in terms of action. Not that this is action, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't bad, but it was just like a slower, we were getting a lot of context.
It was slower paced, but it was still interesting information,
yes. But at the very end, and this, I actually did not realize what this meant until I was editing, because when I edit, I go back and basically rewatch everything like multiple times.
Casey had to call me into the room to show me.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, Anthony, we missed something. So the mom had said, like, when I flash the light, that means it's time to come home. And then at the end of the episode, the little Forever Home, the model house, the little light flashed as Shirley was leaving her office. And I was like, I guess the mom's calling them home or something. It's time to come home.
Yeah, that was interesting. And for whatever reason, like what you said too, it just went over our heads. And like, I remember when Casey called me into the room yesterday too, when she was editing, I was like, oh shit. Like, it just like, I just did not even make that connection for whatever reason. So another crazy event that happened in the last episode too was Shirley saw her mother on the other table adjacent to where her sister was, where she had just got done working on like embalming her.
Not sure if that was an actual ghost of her mother or that was just like in her mind. A lot was happening.
She was also holding the box where the kitten was supposed to be buried from her youth. And
I'm pretty sure that earlier that box was in the episode. Like they had physically found it. So this box is coming back up.
Yeah, I think another point that you made in the last episode too was that an interesting idea is like if we're going to follow a different sibling throughout every episode. Just reading from the little brief description, it looks like we're going to follow Theo. So it looks like we might actually be following that that idea there of following the siblings, which it's cool to see like everyone's perspective and like what they've seen and like what influenced them to be who they are. Obviously, in the last episode, Shirley, we saw a big reason as to why she wanted to, run a funeral home was like, when her mother died, the funeral director was able to comfort her and like make her mother look more normal to her as like, as it appears to a child, that could be really scary. Yeah. And she was also able to return the favor to a child who lost his grandmother.
All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
And if you haven't already, head over to our Patreon where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. The full-length reaction to our next episode of Haunting of Hill House is actually over there right now as of the posting of this video on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, the link's down in the description below.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get into this episode. Nothing. Ah, dang it. Is it already going to be scary? Oh my gosh.
Fuck that.
No.
Tell me that's one of his
brothers. Is it a sister or brother?
Not you, Nelly.
Sorry.
Don't be a dead kid.
I'm really freaked out, huh?
They use a shot a lot. Like the
zoom, slow zoom.
The bed and then the...
Squeezing too tight.
Oh my fuck. God.
Nelly.
Nothing there.
That is fucking terrifying. Get the fuck out the room.
Whose hand was I holding?
Maybe that's why she wears the gloves.
Oh, maybe. Like, she's freaked out.
I don't know. They never really got into it. Like,
she always wears gloves.
I don't think it's about, like, a germ thing.
No.
I mean, she was at the bar and, like, she hooked up with somebody and, like, I just don't feel like she'd care about germs some of the time.
Yeah. I don't think it... Because they're not, like, latex.
Yeah, they look like more like cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if, like, her hands always feel cold. Like, because, something... Like, they always have that thing that they say, like, when a ghost passes through you, you feel cold, maybe.
I always get excited to watch the show, and then when we start watching it, I'm like, dang it, I'm already scared.
I think it's, like, so cool, though. Like, there's very little, like, good, scary shows.
Yeah.
I went downstairs to the kitchen to get a snack, and that's the first night I saw him, Mr. Smiley, coming out from where he lives.
Mr. Smiley?
Creak. Then my doorknob.
Is she, like, a counselor?
She's, like, a therapist.
Where does Mr. Smiley live, Kelsey? Under the house.
It's terrifying.
In the basement?
Oh shit, a smiley face too. That's on purpose. Yeah. That is so on purpose.
What the heck? Oh, the hand touched her hand. She reminds me of Angelina Jolie.
I was thinking that too, yeah.
Like
her eyes.
She reminds me of her.
Oh shit, look inside the window.
Fancy.
Fancy, it's like a box. Oh, wine. Ghost wine.
49, Claude Rihanna.
49?
49?
How did you know that?
What the heck? How did she know? Because it just looked like a box on the outside. That's why I was like...
Do you feel cold right there?
Yep.
I told you.
Maybe you send messages through it. Once you're
Oh, that's
fine.
just one of those elevators, right?
The dumbwaiter, right? Isn't that what it's called? Who built this house? And when?
This was a sick bed.
How did she know this stuff? She's got some intuition. Maybe you're right about the cold, like.
Yeah, her hands maybe always feel cold, maybe?
It's blood money, Steve. You're welcome to every red cent, right?
Yep.
No.
Blood money.
Maybe that's what his account is.
Sorry. That
You
was a
never
weird
know.
noise.
You never know who's trying to open the door. It's gonna be a person or a ghost.
You're not funny, Luke.
I always think it's their siblings, and it never is. I'm like looking around the room, like I was like, where is something gonna happen? Like that chair is what I'm staring at right now.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just giving my truck a ride. What's up?
Your little brother was getting into trouble.
Want to let go of his arm?
Oh.
I wonder if she knows something about this thing.
She's scared.
What makes you say that?
She can like see things. Can she see things when people like touch her or feel things?
What's in there? Is it Luke?
Oh yeah.
Luke?
Shit, no. Okay.
Oh,
it is.
okay. Oh, be careful.
You're gonna get.
Come on, please, come on. It's a perfect kid-size elevator.
I hope he doesn't fall.
Have they tested this on anything else besides like anything?
Besides the child?
Theo!
It's gonna take him to a basement they didn't know about.
Oh fuck.
Theo!
Oh my god.
What if this is what fucks him up? Like when he's like older.
There's a room down here.
What the fuck is it? I know.
There's a ladder down here on the wall. You can come get me. Just hang on.
Didn't that kid from the beginning say that something
Yeah.
lived under the
Bring
house?
me up, please.
Oh my gosh,
Aw.
she's scared. Oh, of course. Of freaking course.
What the fuck was that?
There's something down here. Just hang on, I'm trying.
Oh my god, it's
That's a hand. Oh fuck, the light's going out. Oh shit!
Oh no, this looks scary.
Oh shit!
Oh my gosh.
Like a fucking zombie.
It's okay. It's okay.
Let's see.
I wonder if that did mess him up.
What happened?
His
She ripped
shirt
the
got
shirt?
ripped. Oh my gosh. But she's just a kid too. They
Like,
shouldn't have done it, but like.
out of everything the kids have seen so far, that's the most fucking terrifying.
That
Because
was
like,
scary.
that was a dead body crawling at you. Oh. You're right. This shot.
They use this a little. This is like a reoccurring shot, and it's scary every single time. Oh my! Ah! Oh my god!
Oh, that's when. Okay, that's when she walked up on it. So she didn't find out about Nell yet. Right here.
That was too much.
Yeah.
That one was really bad. That was worse than the body. That was Mr. Smiley.
You really got my head, girl. Because I don't want to have to tell them that I'm fucking pissed at Auntie Nell, who should have known better than most, what this does to a family. She fucking knew better. She did it anyway.
What if she didn't though?
I
What if
mean,
something killed her at the house?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's what I think.
I gotta go.
It's interesting that we're going back
Sorry,
like kind of to the same.
They're all
day.
like following the same like type of timeline,
Yeah.
but with every single one of the
like
siblings.
their perspectives.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
I think it's cool because you revisit the
Yeah.
wedding, you revisit a whole bunch of different situations here.
And we're seeing where she went after instead of following, Shirley.
Yeah. It's also cool too because like that scene when she walked up on like her in the night, you thought that was her finding
Yeah.
out about Nell, like a phone call or something, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Tell them she's gonna go down there by herself.
Tell your parents, please, first.
Tell your parents. Oh my gosh, why? Why would you do? I would not do that. I'd be like, nope. It's a whole lot of nope. Can I see that weird thing?
I wonder if she'll see the same thing though. Oh, the piece
His
of
shirt. Let's not open this
These
door.
damn kids are too damn curious.
I got scared.
Is Kelsey here?
Smiley.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I took a quick look down in your basement?
What if she sees it in there? I was gonna say, I'm glad we don't have basements in Texas.
I've always kind of actually wanted a basement, to be honest.
Yeah, she like can feel stuff or sense
something,
it or
maybe.
she felt something.
What the hell is she feeling or seeing?
I'm afraid. This is like it looks like the shot from the first episode.
Please.
What the hell's going on? What the fuck does she see? The Smiley.
Oh, what does that mean?
Like, is she gonna rationalize it with that? Or, but like, something was going on with her.
It's just a normal basement.
That's what we keep telling her.
I'll dive back in with her this
I
week.
feel like she's gonna freak
Thank
the
you.
hell out when she gets the hell out. What is up with her?
Is there something weird going on with that family?
Your smile. That's right. And social services, too.
Is he, like, doing something bad? Is he Mr.
I haven't been wrong
Smiley?
before, have I? Yes, I'm sure.
Is he like molesting the kids?
I really hope not.
The way, like, she was just like staring at him.
But I love that you're so brave.
Oh, she's seeing stuff. Oh my gosh, her hands.
Is this what she
This
sees?
is the wait. Oh my gosh. Honey? She saw her like after she died.
You know those headaches I get sometimes? They started when I was a little girl. And when I get them, I see all sorts of... Your grandmother was like that too.
Oh,
She was
they had
past
something.
things.
sensitive. Shirley says some things sometimes when she's sleeping that are... And I asked Nellie what she thought about the house when we moved in. She said it was loud. Such an odd word she chose.
Gloves?
These will help with the cold and the other thing.
I was expecting it to be a wand.
I know, it kind of looks like a little wand box.
You're a wizard, Theo.
So what are you gonna do with the money? Car, purses, travel?
I'm gonna get my fucking PhD.
Look at that.
What the heck did she see?
You're not gonna tell her, are you? It's just as bad for you as it is for me.
He's taking his cut.
Might want to come up with an excuse, though.
Yeah, he's definitely taking a cut. I told you, the way he said it, like, he's like, yeah, blood money. We're back here.
So last night, this is
Oh,
from her
what the
perspective.
hell did
oh my
she see?
gosh.
Theo!
Remember, she said 1% is what he saw.
car.
Oh my gosh. Not right now.
She's gonna see.
Touch me.
Wow.
I want to say before we get into it that Theo's becoming one of my favorite
I
characters.
really like her a lot.
Yeah.
Like, a lot.
She's the most interesting. I think, you know, obviously this whole dynamic with whatever she has, the sensitivity that her
touch.
mom said, yeah, but it's in, it's not exclusive to her hands, but obviously her hands
Yeah.
is what, obviously people use their hands for everything. So, man, I want to know more about it. Like, what exactly is this? I would say that it's not exclusive to, like, you know, touching people because, you know, she had that bottle. Well, it was the container where the bottle was in, and she was able to find out that it was something in it. She also touched Luke and didn't see, like, what he saw necessarily, but she saw something. But maybe that might just because she was, like, younger and she hadn't, like, really kind of got to, like, where she is and as an adult yet, that she could, like, really see when she, like, holds people's hands, like, you know, shake someone's hand and see that they're a predator.
So I think it's really interesting that we're kind of getting, like, same events, different people, different perspectives. I feel like that's really interesting.
It's cool.
And I think that that's just going to kind of continue as we go along.
It's weird how, like, they're all so involved in things, like, pertaining to, like, the events of what happened to them as kids. Like, those events influenced them, it seemed, very, very greatly. And I feel like it'll probably have the same parallel there with Luke.
All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
And if you haven't already, head over to our Patreon where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. Full-length reaction to the next episode of Haunting of Hill House is actually going to be over there right now. So if you want to check that out, the link's down in the description below.
All right, we'll see you in our next video.
Bye, everyone.